Imagine going back in time, to when the Qing dynasty ruled China. They thought of themselves as a big deal, calling China the Middle Kingdom, sort of like the King of the Hill. But while China was feeling cool, the world around it was changing fast. European countries were expanding like wildfire, and China was caught between its traditional ways and this new wave of change. But guess who crashed the party? Opium. This troublemaker was brought in by British merchants trying to fix their money troubles. Opium slipped into the story, like a villain sneaking in, and caused a lot of problems. Imagine it as a dark cloud that brought addiction and messed things up big time. Emperor Daoguang faced the monumental task of addressing this crisis and maintaining order in the face of adversity. The numbers paint a grim picture. During these trying times, as much as 40,000 chests of opium, each containing around 60 kilograms, were estimated to be exported to China annually. This staggering amount flooded into the country, leading to widespread addiction that affected millions of lives. Families were torn apart, communities shattered, and lives lost to this devastating substance. Hold on tight, because the story gets intensely captivating. Amidst the turbulent waters, Titanic British warships clashed with Chinese forces in a dramatic showdown. Akin to the clash between epic superheroes and formidable villains. The British vessels, technological behemoths of their time, dazzled the world with their overwhelming firepower during historic battles like the Battle of Chunpi. The seismic turning point came with the capture of the Bogue forts, a moment that reverberated through the annals of history and rattled the very foundations of China's defenses. As the tempest of conflict brewed ominously on the horizon, British warships, under the resolute command of Admiral Charles Elliot, engaged in a fierce struggle against valiant Chinese forces. The Battle of Chunpi, a monumental event in the year 1840, showcased the undeniable naval supremacy of the British, laying bare the profound technological disparities that cleave the two sides apart. General Lin Zechu, a central figure in this enthralling saga, led China's unyielding charge against the scourge of opium, setting the stage for an inevitable clash of ideologies. The historic capture of the Bogue forts in 1841 emerged as a pivotal crossroads, laying bare the inherent frailties in China's defensive infrastructure. Once the tumultuous echoes of battle had subsided, a new chapter emerged, one of uneasy negotiations. The year 1842 shone a spotlight on the Treaty of Nanking, a watershed moment where China was compelled to cede Hong Kong and grant Western powers access to specific ports. This was akin to parting with a cherished toy, only for the recipient to rewrite the rules of the game entirely. When the dust finally settled, the Opium War from 1839 to 1842 left an indelible imprint on China's fabric. This was more than a mere clash of arms and economic transactions. It was a cataclysmic encounter between deeply entrenched cultural paradigms. The collision between revered Confucian values and the audacious influx of Western ideals ignited a fervent hunger for transformation and advancement. The Opium War and its aftermath influenced subsequent historical events, such as the Boxer Rebellion, 1899 to 1901, and the fall of the Qing dynasty in 1911. The grievances arising from the Opium War had a profound and lasting impact on China's modern history. The war exposed China's vulnerabilities and led to modernization and nationalist movements in China.